What is going on, everyone? I am back here with another unboxing video for you guys today. And today I'm going to be unboxing the DualShock 4 wireless controller for the PlayStation 4 system. I picked this up today at my local GameStop for about $62 after tax. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the box. On the front here, it says DualShock 4 wireless controller for PS4. PlayStation logo up on top of there. And then right here we have a big window so you can see the PS4 controller before you actually purchase it, so you can get a look at what it actually looks like in person, so that's pretty cool. On this side we have box contents. This side we have compatible hardware, and it says it's compatible only with the PS4, but the DualShock 4 controller actually does support the PlayStation 3 in somewhat. It only supports some games, and not all features of the controller will work. And the features that won't work are the touchpad, the speaker, and the vibration function. But every other button should work just fine, such as the D-pad, analog sticks, triggers, and the PlayStation buttons over here. So that's pretty cool. Now onto the back, gives us some details about what the controller features. An evolutionary controller for a new era of gaming. It says it includes a touchpad, of course, built-in speaker, dual analog sticks, share button. Now the share button is actually a favorite feature on the for the PS4. In my opinion, that's my favorite feature, mainly. But I'll talk more about that in a different video. But moving on, the light bar enables you to use it in conjunction with the PlayStation camera in games such as the Playroom, which is pre-installed on the PlayStation 4 when you purchase it. So everyone will actually get to have the Playroom game when you purchase your PS4, which is pretty cool. But also, the light bar on the back will actually act as a recognizing feature. So if you hand the controller over to a friend, the PS4 will recognize that, and it will adjust the situation accordingly. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, let's go ahead and open it up. Let me go ahead and cut the tape off. Alright, let's go ahead and do the other one. Alrighty. Take this part off now, and let's slide the controller out. Okay, there we are. Okay, underneath here we have the standard user manual that all accessories basically come with. Just lets you know the warranty, see what features it's got, and see how to use it basically, and just got some quick info in there. But anyway, here's the controller itself. But one thing to note, if you purchase the PS4 DualShock 4 controller separately, like this one here, it does not come with a extra USB charging cable. So if you're going to need a second micro USB cable for this particular controller, you're going to have to go buy one separately. So I recommend going on to Amazon.com and purchasing one off of there, because there's several cables on there and they're fairly cheap and reliable, and just cheap and good. So, but yeah, keep that in mind. It does not come with a micro USB charging cable, so you're gonna have to buy one separately if you want to have an extra. Anyway, moving on, let's take this top plastic part off and take the controller out of the packaging. Move that off over there. Okay, so here's the controller. It is a huge step up from the DualShock 3, by the way. It is a massive upgrade in terms of discomfort and design. So when you hold this, I mean, it just feels wonderful in the hand. The grips right here are much more rounded and more elongated, I guess you could say, and it just makes holding the controller much more enjoyable and just easier to play, I guess. And also on the back part here, it has like a textured surface, which is basically so your hand doesn't slip off the controller and prevent you from dropping it during gameplay. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, this controller has quite a lot of features in it. So I'm going to go over everything that you basically get on it. So first up, we have the two new redesigned analog sticks, which are much more recessed now. Let me go and focus in here. There we go. Which the analog sticks are more recessed, so your thumb does not slip off while you're playing a game, which is very nice. And it also has a rubberized texture, which also helps with grippiness, I guess, so your finger, once again, doesn't slide off. They also have a very, very tactile, clicky feel to it, so you know when you're clicking the analog stick down, which is very, very nice. And also, they are really, really smooth to move around. I mean, it's really enjoyable. So that's a huge improvement over the DualShock 3, in my opinion. It's a really nice upgrade. Next up, we have right here, I'm not exactly sure what that little port is. It must be for a certain accessory that's not currently out yet. But this port is a 3.5mm headset jack, which you can actually use any type of headphone that you want. Even Apple iPhone headphones will actually work in here too. And also the microphone on those will actually work as well. So that's also cool. And also, if you have like just a standard pair of earbuds, you can plug them in and stream the game audio from the TV through to the controller out to your headset, so you can hear the game audio through your headset and not have to bother anyone in the room if you need to be like quiet for some reason. So that is really nice. And then we have the PlayStation button, which is the main button that you'd push for core system functions, I guess. So you press it once to go back to the home screen. You press it, double tap it to multitask between two applications or games. Very nice. Then we have our little speaker here, which reminds me of the speaker that we had on the Wii Remote. So that's pretty cool that the controller has that. And then up here we have the excuse me. We have the touchpad, which is a new addition to the DualShock 4. It is a capacitive touchpad, which also acts as a clickable button. So if you push down on it, it is also a button, which is really nice. And then next to that, we have the options button and the share button. And that's, like I said, the share button is probably one of my favorite features of this particular controller. And then we have our standard D-pad, which feels somewhat similar to the PS3 controller, but it's much more clicky now, so it's more responsive. Same thing goes for the X, square, triangle, and circle buttons. They're much more clicky and responsive. Very nice. And then on the back here, we have the upgraded triggers, which are much more smooth to use and much more enjoyable for shooting games. And also, as you can see, they are curved, so your fingers are not going to slip off like they did on the DualShock 3. Very good. And then also, we have our micro USB charging port. And then our light bar, which, like I said, you use this to decipher whose controller is whose, and then also is so the PS4 camera can recognize the controller in certain games. And then on the bottom, like I said, it's got the textured surface and everything like that. And it also still keeps the 6-axis motion function. It has upgraded vibration function, so you'll actually get a sense of motion. So if something is moving on the right side, you'll feel it moving on the right side. Same thing for the left. So if something's moving from left to right, you'll feel it going back and forth somewhat, which is very, very nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, it's also Bluetooth compatible, so of course that's DualShock 3 had that as well, so that's nothing different. But anyway, this has been my unboxing of the DualShock 4 controller for the PlayStation 4 console. This has kind of come out to be a fairly long video, but I wanted to get all the details about this controller in here, and I feel I did that pretty well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button right down there. Also, thumbs up the video. It is much appreciated. Helps me out a lot. And if you have any questions about this controller or the PS4 in general, leave those comments below in the comment section. So yeah, once again, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.